Hey there, welcome to my channel. On any occasion, my name is Rob, and in this channel, we'll be reviewing different non-alcoholic beverages to help you while you explore the space. And in today's episode, we're going to look at wine. We're going to look at FRe wine. Start off by saying I'm not a sommelier. I'm not really. My extent to wine drinking was dinner in Napa and Sonoma Valley, but I do like the non-alcoholic wines out there. And especially with dinner is probably the most common situation while I find myself with wine. But today we're going to look at FRe. So let's look at the bottle. This is a red blend. Doesn't have any, I don't know the different grapes inside of it. But here's what I can tell you is whether the wine is going to taste more like grape juice or whether it's going to taste like a de-alcoholized wine with maybe a little bit more complexity to it than just grape juice, which most of them are. There's just plenty of different flavors. So let me open this up. I'll kind of let it air out. I don't know whether or not you let wine breathe, non-alcoholic wine breathe. I'm going to anyway. With red wines, here's one thing to note is that you will have to refrigerate them after you open them, and they're typically good 5 days. Most bottles say it. This one doesn't. It says refrigerate after opening, so I don't know specifically with this, but yeah, so a couple things. One, we'll look at whether it tastes like grape juice or maybe a little bit more of a complex wine beverage. And two, one thing to note is very specific to wine are different price points. The price points really haven't, they're not that different from alcoholic wines. And what I mean by that is, for example, this is probably $11, $12. There are $20 bottles of $25 bottles of non-alcoholic wine, and I've tried it. I don't understand the pricing model for it and the pricing strategy, other than I just don't get it, frankly. But anyway, let's get back to this one at hand. So in a wine glass, it looks really nice, right? It doesn't so much look like grape juice. It looks like a little glass of wine. Of course, you're not going to get the stems. But, well, I mean, that smells really good. This, spoiler alert, this one's my favorite. I have two that I like the most. This one's my favorite. The other is called Ariel, and take a look at that at a different episode. But right off the nose, I mean, it smells... it's really remarkable how close they get to like an alcoholic smell. This one in particular. Wow, that's really nice. Let's take a sip. I suppose it's got the tannins that kind of dry your mouth out, which is nice. I expect that when I take a sip of wine. It's got a lot of flavor. Surely there's juice added to it, but that's okay. I know they took wine, they removed the alcohol from it, so, and then they had to flavor it up a little bit. But I tell you, for a non-alcoholic wine, there's some that don't smell that great. This one smells fantastic for what it is. So, and it tastes really good too. It doesn't taste too juicy. It's not very juice forward. It's got a nice balance. I don't know. My best guess for a scale of 1 to 5, I'm probably gonna put this at a 4, maybe a 4.5. Take that with a grain of salt. Granted, I'm not the biggest wine drinker, but this one's really good. It's got, let's recap with this, just a really nice aroma to it, and it smells, frankly, like there's a little bit of alcohol in there, which is nice, and there isn't. Two, the taste, it doesn't taste like musty, it doesn't taste like grape juice, it tastes like wine. So well done. Check it out if wine's your thing. A red wine in particular, I like this one. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out my other episodes. I've got plenty of other reviews and flavors out there, beer, liquor, all that stuff, so, and elixirs. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.